Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Welcome back to Toyeen Talks. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Thank you for everything. Please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button so that you'll be notified when we drop new video. Please press like and share our videos to others. Thank you for everything. We really appreciate you. And in the comment section, please no derogatory comments. Thank you for everything. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Mentioned that he still goes around ministering to people, going to churches to minister, and you don't expect him to be on my side. It's only somebody that you don't have to be a religious person to be empathetic. These people wrote Christian Association of Nigeria already are having issues with Damina. I will do the show tomorrow if I'm permitted, if I have the time. So when you are still in a system, you don't condemn that system. It's like you asking a politician to come and fight against the government. It will be very tough, especially a politician that has made something from the government. Thank you for, please kindly tap as you join me. It will be very tough for them to really speak the whole truth. They can only be economical with the truth. So let me quickly play what he said again for you, in case, maybe. And I will ask one or two questions, then we move on.
I'm preparing to go and preach in one big church in this city. When the BBC interview of TB Joshua came out, I did not go to defend TB Joshua, but I made a statement that most of those they interviewed were those who had left TB Joshua's ministry, were those who were angry with the system. And I said categorically that after TB Joshua, they will start facing Papa Adeboye, Oyedepo, Chris Oyakilome, and other ministers of the gospel. And yesterday night, I was watching a lady. I don't know which country she is now, but she's a Yoruba lady, a former member of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, whose husband died as a pastor while they were serving under the Redeemed Christian Church of God. And she was using the incidents that happened recently to buttress her point. And she made a lot of allegations or criticisms. She spoke Yoruba mostly, and then another Yoruba lady interpreted what she was saying in English. And the things she said included the following. Number one, that the branches of Redeem are opened like a franchise. That given a certain amount of money, which she said was peanuts, quite small, you go and open your branch. And that most of those who were ordained to become pastors might not have been called, but they were those who had means to run these churches. And that they were given quotas to meet financial quotas, numerical quotas, and that the rapid expansion process of a 5-minute drive or walk for every branch of Redeem put the pastors under enormous pressure. She sort of alluded that her husband had died of pressure, and that there are many people like that under pressure. And that she said that the fruit of the womb that she got, that she had to say she got it from the prayers of Papa Adeboye, because that is the way their minds have been conditioned. And she said so many other things that the space of this video will not be enough for. I want to state categorically that there is no perfect system and there is no perfect human being. the United States or the UK where she is not a perfect system. Most churches also are run by imperfect people that Christ is perfecting. There was war in heaven and Satan rebelled. Even among the disciples of Christ, there was a lot of contention, disagreement, denial, theft, and misbehavior. So even only 12 disciples, Christ did not maintain a perfect organization. But one thing I didn't like was the way members of the Redeemed Christian Church of God on social media were trying to hack her account, stifle her voice, abuse her, call her an antichrist.
He said, after narrating what he said, he said one thing he doesn't like was the way they were trying to stifle my voice, hack my account. He was not interested in what I went through. He was not concerned with what I went through. He said there was no perfect system. Nobody is perfect. The system is not perfect. Even the system of America, where I live, or London, he doesn't know where I live. He said the system is not perfect. Nigerian government, and this is where I want you, the question I'm throwing back to every one of you who said he has not said anything bad. He went on, he said at a point that I spoke out of bitterness. Now my question to you is, Nigerian government, Nigerian politicians are not perfect. No system is perfect. Emi Lokan is not perfect. Emi Lokan is a woman being. Emi Lokan has tried his best. Emma Fomilo. For you that said he has not said anything bad, why are you blaming Emi Lokan for your woes? Just like indirectly he is telling me, and in that video, why I have to blame the church for my woes. He said, if pastor is talking, why did I take everything pastor is saying and believe it? In other words, I was stupid for believing what a pastor was saying. And in other words, every other person believing pastors, you are stupid for believing them. If they tell you go and fast for 20 days, you need to do deliverance, and you believe them, you are stupid if anything happens to you in the process. That is what he was trying to tell me. That is what I could understand. Now I will take it back to our government. Why do we blame government for our woes? Government has not stopped anybody from working. Right? Government has tried their best. Nigerian government is not perfect. Emi Lokan is not perfect. Buhari is not perfect. Jonathan was not perfect. Every other past president in Nigeria, they were not perfect. Nigeria is not a perfect system. We can never get a perfect system. We just have to manage. Anybody like made them pie because we don't have a perfect system. In fact, this House of Rep member has not even done anything wrong. It's just because he found himself, he did what he had to do for that boat driver. Because we live in an imperfect system environment. You understand? So we can as well tell that boat driver he got what he deserved. You know why? That boat driver should have known he was talking to House of Rep member and do whatever that guy says. Thank you very much. So why are we blaming the House of Rep member? Nigeria's situation is not a perfect system. The victim should be given serious lashes for not using their head. Thank you for the heart. Yes, you understand? Are you getting me now? Lówe lówe ni mo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ọlọ́gbọ́n ló lè yé. Ọ̀mọ̀ràn ló máa mọ̀ túmọ̀ ẹ̀. Lówe lówe là ń lùlù àgídìgbo. I was talking out of bitterness. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. At least a mini momo between. Now me know where something they pinch me for body. Now me know waiting before me. We carry victims and we put their abusers ahead of them. That is the kind of country and the people that we have. Thank you, Family Times. Thank you so much. There is no perfect system. It is because there is no perfect system. Nigerians are jackpotting everywhere. A lot of Nigerian people, especially our ladies, they are in Libya. They are doing all sorts. They are buying them. Nobody can do anything for them because they found themselves in an imperfect environment. So nobody should talk. Nobody should complain. Right? The victims, because it has not come to your table. Why are we fighting the government? Why are we complaining? The rice is now 130. Go and add more work to your works. Other people can afford the rice now. Why are we now bothered about people that cannot afford the rice? Are you getting my point? I don't want to talk about the man's name anymore. So that it won't look as if I'm still fighting him. I've spoken my mind yesterday and I'm done with it. But I need to revisit because of some comments that I saw. Nigerian government is not perfect. Why are we complaining we don't have good hospital? They are trying their best. Why are we complaining people who go to hospital, they cannot attend to them? Why are we complaining police have to take bribe? There is no perfect situation. There is no perfect human being. There is no perfect system. Let us be managing it as it is. It is when it comes to church. Because you are part of the system. When it comes to church, that is when you remember there is no perfect system. Because you are still a Christian, you are still part of the system. You can never see anything wrong. That is why you can never... But when it comes to government, when it comes to the government, we are ready to nail the government. Religion can never do anything wrong. Even when we see mass people crying, they know they are not wrong. It is the victims where we go talk, say they no use their head. When Jonestown happened in America, why can't American government say the people that went to church, who asked them to go to the church? The people that went to the church, why were they listening to the pastor? Why did they go after the man? Can you please answer? Many pastors have been jailed here. Why can't they say it is the victim? And that is why a lot of victims are keeping quiet. That is why a lot of victims, they cannot talk. And that is why we have the outcome of our kind of environment we have is the reason why a lot of people are now dysfunctional, because people keep them short. People will turn the victim and make them see themselves as the bad person and make the abuser, make them heroes. You saw the way it started. He said the way people came for TB Joshua because they were angry with TB Joshua. He said it that they are going to come for Baba Adeboye too. And when they come for Baba Adeboye, he said he now saw a lady who came for Baba Adeboye. In other words, he was already protecting Baba Adeboye before he started. But when Baba Adeboye now said Nigerian situation is not is spiritual, it came out for Baba Adeboye. So how is it different from me? But because he felt I am talking about his faith, the ills, the wickedness going on in his faith, he feels it should not be exposed. Whoever go through it, it is their fault. They didn't use their head. They were not smart enough. I can as well say the 3 MFM people that were jailed when their case came up, I can as well come out on social media and be abusing them. But I stood by them. I raised money for them. You were all part of the people who contributed to help those people. I can as well say, God don't catch them too. I can as well say they did not use their head. I can as well, even one young boy that was involved, Adewale Ajimisogbe, the guy still has a case with them. Up till now, I still get in touch with the guy. You know he's free to call me at any time. He calls me mommy. And even on at the background, 1 or 2 of my followers have been giving this guy money because he can't walk because of what is going on. There is a woman, I don't know her name. I always keep forgetting that I want to ask her name. An elderly woman who will call me. She will send money to that boy to give his mother because the mother is blind. I can as well say Adewale Ajimisogbe did not use his head. Adewale Ajimisogbe is bitter. But I stood by Ajima because they are victims. Richard is a very strong member of MFM. Even despite knowing that they were close with MFM pastors, I stood by him when they started giving him serious problem. I never say I'm not a Christian anymore. I never say because I'm not part of you people and say it doesn't concern me. And be saying they didn't use their head. They are bitter. So I don't want to really stay long this morning. I've not mentioned name. I see somebody saying I didn't mean it that way. Oh. You can say whatever you say. If something has not happened to us as a people, we don't feel people's pain. Majority of Nigerians, that is how we are. Majority of us, if something has not happened to us, we don't know how it is. We don't care. We can as well even gag the victim. You have tried to gag me. You have tried to shut me up. You have tried for about 3.5 years that I've been out. You have tried all sorts. I have lost a lot of pages due to this. The pastors are perfect. Yes, I agree. I was stupid. Yes. Now I'm bringing my stupidity to social media. I am letting the world know I was stupid. I am letting the world know what they did to me made me bitter. Yes, deal with it. I am letting the world know what they did to me cost me a lot. Deal with it. I don't care whatever name you call me. Akpoki is afraid. He doesn't want people to call him Antichrist. That's why he's being economical. He's neither here nor there. Me, I have said this is where I stand. You know why? I am bold as a lion. Deal with it. I found my voice. If Redeem know today, I'll be one of the people that will be talking. They will have found a way. What they did to me, they won't do it. But you know what? In those days, I don't talk. Go and ask people who know me very well. Go and ask people who know me very well in the past. They can't relate my person of today to my person of yesterday. I am not the type to talk. I don't fight. When you curse me, when you come for me, I just let you go. But since I found my voice, nobody can take this voice from me. I found my voice, and my voice is here to stay. To speak on behalf of others. To speak sense to others. To wake a lot of people up. Especially couple, young couple. Wake up. Wake up. Somebody start a church and say, come and be a worker. That person is saying, come and be my slave. If anybody is calling you to come and be a worker, especially if you have to be a pastor, parish pastor, branch pastor, whatever, have a written agreement. You are not working for, you are working for free. They are collecting money to stash into the bank. You live your own time, neglect your family, neglect your children, your job suffer, your health suffer. At the end of the day, when the chips are down, they will not be anywhere to be found. That is when they get busy. That is when they know you don't deserve anything. That is when they ask for your tithes. That is when they want to know how you have been regular in church. That is when they want to know how much tithe you've been paying. Or you've been a regular worker or whatever nonsense they call it. You are not, you don't matter to them. The people that matter to them are the rich people. You just keep fooling yourselves. If somebody is telling me there is no perfect system, some people are opening shop. They are opening business center upon people's salary, upon people's sweat. And you are saying there is no imperfect system. Nigerian government is not collecting money from us. So why are we holding them by the jugular to say they should do this for us? There's no perfect system. Let's manage the Nigerian situation the way it is. Thank you, please. Thank you. Keep tapping. Thank you very much on TikTok. You are doing well. Why do we keep complaining about Nigerian government? Why do we keep complaining? Today, you can't go to Nigerian hospital and find doctors. All the doctors don't japa finish. To come to a country where the system is not perfect, but is 90% perfect. If something is 90% perfect, then we can say, okay, those are errors. But where people are deliberately saying things because of their own selfish means to enrich themselves, that is no more error. That is not an imperfect something. It is a deliberate act. It is a wicked act. It is a selfish act for their own selfish means. Thank you. That is it by it. Okay, somebody said the experience is coming up in December. Ade Farasin is about to use people's children as social, free of charge. You see? Not only him, for 2 days without paying them. Shetiri. You know, when we talk, ẹni tó bá lajú ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ for the child to go and do usher for 2 days, free of charge for one pastor, is their problem. We will continue to say our own. We will continue to say our own. If with all the awareness, not only them, not only him, Shiloh is coming up. All of them have program for December. December is always a time for them to cash out. Their gospel artists will cash out. Pastors will cash out. The only people that will not cash out is the people that are going there and the workers. They are going to do jamboree. It's just a social gathering for pastors to make the poor, and they will invite each other. It's always a busy time for them. They all have their program put out together. Somebody say, whereas it will pay musicians like Moses Bliss and millions of money, or not free of charge, not thousands. And when you challenge it, they will say you are working for God. God bless you. People are waking up. When I see comments like this, I'm encouraged. When I see people putting points like this, I'm encouraged that I'm not doing this alone. I didn't even think of this. Somebody is saying this. People are going to go now. I'm a worker. I am usher. For 2 days, they will not rest, no sleep. Giri, giri, giri. Meanwhile, pastor is sleeping out. His children are enjoying where they are. The choir masters that will come and play music is going to collect millions of money. Ushers will not collect a dime. His church choirs will not collect a dime. The people that will clean church will not collect a dime. The people that will arrange chairs will not collect dime. The people that will take care of children will not collect a dime. The people that will sweep will not collect a dime. The people that will clean toilets will not collect a dime. The people that will be going in and out of toilet to make sure it is clean will not collect a dime. The only people that will collect their money is the choir. I mean the guest minister, invited guest. Somebody say, what about people they will still bring from abroad? God bless you. The international artists. No be today. Then they use our head. There is no perfect system. So we can continue to keep quiet. When Adunni talk, it's only other people that can talk. But when Adunni talk, she's talking of bitterness because I'm bringing my story to wake people up. The story I have moved on from. If you want to know if I have not moved on, go and look at my video of 3 years ago when I was to talk about the story 2 years ago. No be me they go stay, they talk like this. You go down, they see me, they tremble when they talk. Now I'm composed, I'm comported to show you I was able to speak out and I've gotten my therapy and healing completely from it. Go and ask therapists. Why therapists ask people to talk is so that they can bring everything out. They encourage you speak. What can you remember again? Can you remember what happened during so time? At this time, what happened? How do you feel? How do you feel now? How do you think you can feel tomorrow? They encourage you to talk for a reason. Me, I got my therapy talking. You think you want to shut me up? Those ushers will still use their own money to buy the shirts. They won't even give them shirts free of charge. They will buy uniform. The same thing, not only there, is all those BB, all of them. Is a time of cashing out for them. They will buy, somebody will supply shirts. Somebody will supply Ankara. Somebody will supply the trouser and everything. The uniform they will wear. So, we will continue to speak. You know, during our own time, there was no awareness like this. Now there is awareness. There is awareness now. But you cannot save who does not want to be saved. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Somebody's, where is your page? I would love to follow this person, on TikTok. I can't see your name very well. Miss. Please, can you DM me after the show? I would like to follow you. Okay? So you said I blasted Ade Farasin assistant and told him to relay my message to Paul Ade Farasin. People are getting more daring. Wallahi, kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ lè ṣe sí. When I saw Mr. Poki's first video, the one he did for Adeboye and where he was saying Perea is useless, I thought it was going to be truthful. He's been economical with the truth. Very, very economical. And I don't like people who sit on the fence. I don't like, if you want to be here, be here. If you want to be at the other side, don't hide behind one finger. That is my own. So they will buy shirts. At the end of the day, they will still give offering and tithes. They will still ask them to sow seed for next year. They will ask them to sow seed for protection. We have stopped hearing them giving us slogans for December. This month of December, December now we know December anybody leru. Now we know why we have so many calamities in our society is because drunk driving, carelessness, no law, and all that. They have stopped the slogan. So all of them will start rolling. Ẹnu ti kùn wọ́n ni. Gbogbo wọn ti gentle díẹ̀, wọn ò sọ kọ́tọkọ̀tọ̀ wọn púpọ̀ mọ́. Anyways, now let us talk on this guy. Gẹ̀rẹ́jẹ́ ká fi Mr. Poki lẹ́yìn ti lọ. So there is this story. I'm sure all of you are very familiar with the story. VDM spoke on it. It was the story of the boat driver. The world needs to know the kind of human rights abuse going on in Nigeria. Not only from individual to individual, even from our powers, our leaders, our rulers. A House of Representative member abused and bullied a boat driver when he went to deliver a product to him. He wanted the guy to come upstairs or something, and the guy did not answer that he should come downstairs to collect his item, which is the way here. When Amazon or anybody brings stuff to you, they drop it at your doorstep. That is the rule. They don't bring it to your room. They don't take it to you upstairs. Until you despoil business. They don't take it upstairs. They drop it at your doorstep and you come out and pick it there. And this House of Rep member became very angry. Not only angry, he slapped the boat driver 3 times. Hear what he said. Let's refresh our memory and let the world hear the kind of leaders that is ruling us in Nigeria. They are the real human rights abusers in Nigeria. The world needs to know who they are. Some people say the guy has apologized. Apology is not enough. Some people said he has been arrested. That is a lie. He was never arrested. When I heard he was arrested, I said that is not possible. Not in Nigeria. Not in Nigeria. Not in that country. He was never arrested. An apology is not enough.
With this level of disrespect, you're very stupid. Very, very stupid.
The voice you are listening to, in case you are not a Nigerian, in case you are a foreigner, the voice you are listening to is the voice of a House of Rep member from the Federal Republic of Nigeria who is talking to a driver who went to deliver stuff for him. Please, let me share a video. Let the world hear and see the kind of country and the human rights abuse going on in Nigeria.
Madam, who is this stupid boy that you sent to this my house? Who is this foolish boy that you sent to my house? How can this stupid idiot come to my house and tell me that I'm supposed to come and meet him in his car and pick up snails that I'm buying from you? Can you imagine this rat? I can make this man to disappear in the whole Nigeria and nothing will happen. Can you imagine this rat? I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. No. I'm not going to give this silly boy 1 naira of my money.
You've been insulting me, and I'm being quiet.
I pray that you do. I pray that you insult me. Can you please insult me? I'm not going to call my policemen to beat you up. I will beat you up. I will show you that I'm a big brother to you. I will slap the hell out of you and I will lie you down, lock you in my generator house. How dare you?
Why should you do that?
What the hell do you know who you're talking to? Do you know where you are? Because you saw me sitting outside here?
It doesn't matter, sir. Pay me, let me go.
Look at this monkey.
I don't care what I am.
Are you even looking at me that you can beat me? Or are you looking at me? What? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Do you know who I am? I'm a senator of this republic. Do you know who the fuck I am? How dare you?
Are you slapping me, sir?
You see this place? You suffer. I'll deal with you.
Are you slapping me, sir?
I just did. Slap me back.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
That's fine.
Do you know who I am?
That's fine.
How dare you?
Did you just slap me 3 times, sir?
Twice. The third one, you soon receive it. How dare you? Come and get out of this place.
I need my payment, sir.
Come on, collect.
Alright, so this is where I am. I just got 3 slaps from this man. Here. Just because I told him to come and get his stuff and pay me my money. So he's claiming that he's...
My name is Honorable Alex Ikweche. I'm a member of the House of Reps. Tell them I slapped you.
Okay.
Call the Inspector General of Police. Call him, let him come.
Okay.
Inspector General of Police.
Record me very well.
Alright. That's nice.
You came to my house to disrespect me?
I didn't disrespect you. I said pay me my money and let me leave.
Come on, give me that phone. Wow. I'm not going to lie.
The voice you heard was the voice of a House of Rep member of Nigeria using vulgar words, very rude, just because the driver refused to bring an item that was to be delivered to him into his apartment. He not only insulted the boat driver, he slapped the boat driver 3 times, and he said he will lock up the boat driver inside his generator house. He also said he will make the boat driver to disappear and nothing, absolutely nothing will happen. He also said the guy can call Inspector General of Police, that is the head of police boss, the boss of the police. He said nothing will happen. So these are the questions that they need to ask this man, that the public should put in mind. How many people has this guy been treating this way? How many people has he been using his power to silence? How many people has he been locking up in his generator house just because they didn't do his bid? How many people, most importantly, has he made to disappear from the face of the earth and nobody questions him? These are the questions we are looking at. Apart from the abuse, that he abused this guy, which is very wrong, in a sane society, he will be impeached immediately. He is still there as House of Rep member. The name of the House of Rep member is Alex Mascot Ikweje. Let me spell his name. Alex Mascot. What can you stress me, man? I want to spell his last name. if Nigerians, apart from VDM fighting for us in Nigeria, this kind of senators, this kind of video, we should take it to change.org. Tag every international country to it. Social media is our own power as a people, as a common man. Let us use it to our own advantage. We have no law in that country. If you still believe there is law in Nigeria, you are deceiving yourself. Law is only for for very few, privileged few. Imagine every one of us that live in abroad here, and you want to take Alex, let me quickly mention his name, mascot, Ikwe something. Hope I get it. Okay, his name is Alex Mascot Ikweche, and the spelling is IKWECHEGH. That is his name. Now, with what we have just seen, do you call Nigeria a country? You still consider Nigeria as a country? We all work in this kind of country. Hold on, please. Who is trying to join me? We all work in, majority of us, we live abroad. Ikwecha. No, not Ikwecha. Ikweche. IKWECHEGH. This kind of person should not even travel abroad again. He should not even be allowed to live. Thank you. Please keep tagging his name. God bless you. Tag his name. The laws in Nigeria is meant for the less privileged. They only use power. VDM has come out that is BBC reported. VDM came out that he was not arrested though. He said they are trying to do damage control. Let me go to the page. Mo, you really are you now. When was he arrested? If he was arrested, they should show us when they went to arrest him. So you are still believing Nigerian police? Nigerian police that told us that Bobrisky was jailed and he was not jailed. When was he arrested? VDM, let me go to VDM. I saw VDM's video. Okay, this is the video.
Blog that the honorable member, Analyse, mascot, that he has been arrested. Please, Instablog. I don't know whether they don't send you Namona do damage control so that to make Nigerians feel like he has been arrested. And I mean, they for Abuja, and I mean, what did happen? The guy has not been arrested, and he must be arrested because you cannot use the name of the IG. Imagine what he said about the Inspector General of Police.
It's not even about using the name
of Africa. Somebody with person where goes
who arrested him?
Study mathematics, get PhD. You don't say call the IG to come here now.
Because they are all together doing the same thing.
Is the IG one of all those boys that you pay money?
They are all doing the same
thing.
thing.
This is not the first time. This is another person again that is using the name of the office of the IG to bully and oppress people.
Really.
And you are a honorable member? See, look at the names he was calling that guy. Monkey, dog, this one, your fellow human being.
Derogatory names.
And you are a honorable member. Calling the IG like calling the IG name as if now you they give IG food to chop. The number one cop, the number one symbol of law and enforcement in Nigeria. We are not going to take this as Nigerians. And I believe that the police in Nigeria will not take it. He's currently at CPDC's office. CPDC, I don't see in track record. He's a man of integrity. a man of integrity that stands for justice. And I believe that he will not let people to call him and talk to him and say, hey, this one is an honorable member and that. No! Justice must stand. Even if they are not going to prosecute him for anything. For speaking about the IG as if the IG now one kind 10 naira boy.
What God saying, why would they prosecute him for everything? Anything?
Call IG like boy. You will learn.
He assaulted the guy. He's supposed to go to court for assaulting the guy and pay fine or go to jail. That was an assault. He slapped him. Apart from even the words he was speaking to the guy, let's take that one aside. He slapped him 3 times. That is an assault on the guy. Kidding dividend got to zombie.
Speaking about the IG, I seen the IG now one kind 10 naira boys. I didn't watch the video. They say, wait, the Inspector General of Police, this guy they talk about like this. A man of integrity, person where go school, a very learned man. No.
The IG has to prove there is a man of integrity by issuing an arrest on the guy. He was not arrested. For those that said he was arrested, it was put on BBC. That is Nigerians' way of saying people should keep quiet. Take your eyes off the case. We have settled it. We are handling it. It is their way. He was not arrested. He was not arrested.
No. This cannot be taken. Meanwhile, see the guy. See your own record. No bill has been passed. You never ever sponsor any bill before. You but take this slap. You don't rush. Give him slap.
That
guy now in chest they pay now. The guy said he held him like this. He was hitting his chest.
Eh?
If now your brother, will you be happy? If that's your brother, will you be happy? This will not slide. I believe that the office of the IG will do something. Because he's a respected IG and we love him. And you cannot disrespect him like that. And I expect that this man's political party, that they will suspend him and even drop him. I'll be expecting the National Assembly and the House of
Oh, okay. He's using... I get you now.
People like this cannot represent us in Nigeria.
Ijesha, okay, I get your point. Okay, I think you are right. You might be right there.
No! Treating people like animals. If you are seeing Nigerians, your fellow Nigerians as an animal, all those names, where they call the guy, if you are seeing your fellow Nigerians as a monkey, that, rat, and all this one, then how would you represent us? That means you are using your office to eat our money and to abuse power and to oppress the poor. Calling him a poor man, that you will use 50 million naira, that they should disappear him. How many people have you made them to disappear?
God bless you. God bless you. How many people are missing, have been disappeared?
You don't disappear them. Who
knows?
Who knows how many people you don't
He must have been.
House? Who knows?
This is where I have problem with the guy. The slap, the disappearing, and the locking up inside generator house. Those 3 things. Those 3 things is where I have problem with. How many people this guy has been assaulting and nobody will be able to talk? Of course, you are a person is nobody. There's nobody to fight for you. Is to go and sit somewhere and say, how did I find myself? And I mean, there's a man, a complete man, not a baby. Not your house help. Even your house help, they don't deserve that. Now, who are many people? It don't disappear. They cannot just let it slide. People will be looking for their family member. We are missing. This one is missing. That one is missing. Does it mean that is how they've been making people to disappear in Nigeria? Sometimes, and we would think it's kidnapper that kidnapped them. Not knowing, say, now some powers that be, now then disappear people. These are questions we should ponder on. It can be your cousin. It can be somebody, one of your family friend that will disappear. And you would think, say, na person, now all these boko carry them. Not knowing, say, na power. But that means they are disappearing people in Nigeria for not agreeing with them. I will make you to disappear and nothing will happen. There was a video I did. I think I've mentioned this thing more than 2 or 3 times, where I said I was talking to somebody here, a white guy, and he said, Nigerians, once you have money, you can buy somebody and nothing will happen. I said on that day I felt so embarrassed being a Nigerian because I couldn't say he's lying. This is one of a perfect example. I will make you to disappear and nothing will happen. I will lock you up. Imagine saying you will lock somebody up inside generator house. Abuse of power of the highest order. I will lock you up and nothing will happen. Call the IG. Does it mean the IG has been covering up for them? We are asking questions. Please, ẹ bá mi share video yìí. Does it mean the IG has been covering up when they disappear people, when they lock up people? Nothing will happen. He cannot just call the IG anyhow like that if IG has not been doing something for them. All of them, this is what we are going through. This is the abuse of power going on in Nigeria among the political leaders and public office holders. A House of Rep member threatening to make somebody disappear and nobody, no police can arrest him for doing it. Now, let's take it back to ourselves that are living abroad. Most of our people living abroad, especially the men who come at a certain age, who cannot go back to school, they do Uber, they do delivery.